Good morning, everybody. Lone Wolf Rick here. It is Sunday morning. Time for my Sunday morning vlog here on this Sunday, January 26th, 2025. January 26th. Today's my birthday. 65 years ago, on this very day, well, it was actually about 11 o'clock at night, but on this very day, I came into the world. I don't know if I was bright-eyed and bushy-tailed or not, but I came into the world and here I am today. Time flies so fast. It's amazing. It's like you think, if you're young, I'm telling you right now, when I was in school, time dragged and it dragged and it dragged. And it seemed like I was never going to get out of school, never going to graduate. And then once I graduated, here I am, 65 years old now. So that's how fast time goes. But I just wanted to say hi this morning. I'm here in California, going to Disneyland for my birthday. What better way to celebrate your 65th birthday than at Disneyland, right? The happiest place on earth. The self-proclaimed happiest day on earth, or happiest place on earth. But realistically, it's always a fun time. It's a good time. You can't, unless you're a Grinch, which unfortunately I am a lot. But if you're a real Grinch, it's like you can't but have a good time in Las Vegas or at Disneyland, Las Vegas. Anyway, I just wanted to share. It's like I woke up in a good mood this morning, and 65 years old. It's almost like rebirth. I feel like it's like, my life is starting over again, give or take. But I was going to say, it's like, it's like, you can see I got went over to this little mini mart that's across the street from the motel here. Got this 1 liter bottle. They had the 20-ounce bottles. The 20-ounce bottles are like $2.79. The 1 liter bottle was $2.99. Yeah, I can't pass up a deal, But cheers to everybody. Give a toast. Thank you for being part of my YouTube family. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you for watching these Sunday morning vlogs. They're kind of my least watched, but hey, I feel like I'm talking one-on-one with everybody, and it's like doing these videos on Sundays gives me a lot of pleasure, actually. So I appreciate y'all joining me. Here's to you. I was gonna buy, 65th birthday. I was gonna buy like a bottle of champagne, but since you all know, it's like I really don't drink. It's like, or drink more or less. It's like, I drink like about that much out and pour the rest of it down the drain. So, and what would it be? What a toast would be without a Dr. Pepper anyway, right? I was kind of like reflecting a little bit about, everything that's been going on the last few years. And back in 2018, it's kind of when I really got into YouTube and started really watching a YouTube channel, different channels and stuff. And, I would watch certain things and say, it's like, that would be something, maybe when I retire, it's like, maybe I could do this stuff, And in 2018, it's like, I got really sick. First time in my life, it's like I'd really gotten really sick. I ended up in a hospital. I was walking, let me preference it, let me go back a little bit. I was walking down the street, going to a movie. It's like, and it's like, I remember I was going to see Deadpool 2, And I was walking down the street and I just collapsed. It's like I wasn't feeling good. I hadn't been feeling good for a couple of days, give or take. But I just thought it was like the flu or, a flu bug or whatever, and try to shake it off, and and the thing. But I was walking to the movie theater. It's like over at Town Square. If you saw my video at Town Square, it's that movie theater right there. And I just collapsed. I mean, literally collapsed. and I was conscious, and I tried to get up, and I had no strength to get up at all. And a couple of like customers there, as they saw me, they called security. Security comes over, and they called an ambulance. And I kept trying to tell them, it's like, I'm okay. It's like, thing. I just, need to get up and, kind of move around. But I had no strength to get up whatsoever. And I had, they called an ambulance. They took me to the hospital. And by the time I got to the hospital, my temperature was 105 degrees. And they stripped me down, threw me in like a tub of ice, basically. And it was ice. They're like pouring ice into this tub of water that I was in to get my temperature down. And I ended up, they admitted me into the hospital. And, I've told you all, it's like a thing. My whole life I've had higher blood pressure. And they thought realistically, I'd had a heart attack. And, I kept trying to sell them. It's like, I always have high blood pressure. It's like, a thing. I don't think this is the problem, but, doctors know better than I do, right? So anyway, I ended up in the hospital. So the first 7 days, they're doing all these like heart tests and blood pressure tests, and they're giving me blood pressure medications almost by the handfuls. It's like to get my blood pressure down, which realistically never really got it completely down. I just naturally, it's like whatever it is, I just naturally have higher blood pressure. And but for 7 days, it's like they were putting me in all kinds of tests, all kinds of x-rays of my chest, everything. And it's on the 7th day, doctor comes in, and he tells me, well, it's like you won't see us anymore because realistically there's nothing wrong with your heart. It's like, we can't find anything. There's no blockage. There's nothing. It's like, the thing. It's like everything's good. I'm like, okay, well, what's wrong with me? It's like the thing. It's like we don't know. It's like we're referring it back to like to realistically your regular doctors. It's like a thing, and and they'll just try to take it from there. Okay, I've been in the hospital 7 days at this point, and like I said, they were treating it like it was heart problems and stuff. So anyway, I ended up there, and then it was like there was one like either the same day or the next day. It's like the thing. It's like my daughter came to visit. My daughter, and we're in the room and we're talking to whatever, and then all of a sudden I just couldn't breathe. I couldn't inhale air, and it was like the thing, and it's like, and everybody rushed in the room, and it's like, and they put like an oxygen mask on me. I'm trying to tell them the oxygen mask wasn't really doing any good because I couldn't inhale. It was like the thing, and it's like, and I can't really talk. I was trying to verbalize it. It's like the thing, and I kept trying to pull the mask off to tell them it's like the thing. I can't inhale. I can't breathe in, and they ended up. I don't know how bad it got. It's like the thing, but they didn't think I was going to make it. They thought it's like, I guess it's like my blood pressure spiked, everything spiked on it. It's like they cleared my daughter out of the room, and that's how bad it got. They rushed me down. It's like downstairs, and it's like a thing, and they put like a oxygen tube, down my throat so I can get oxygen to my lungs. And they put me on, whatever medicines they did or whatever. It's like the thing, and then eventually, I was starting to, after I got oxygen in my lungs and stuff, I could start to breathe again. So they put me in intensive care, and I was in intensive care for about a week or maybe a couple of days more. It's like, at least a week. And I'm trying to remember back. It's like this is 2018. It's like a thing. But I was in intensive care for like a week, and they're trying to figure out what's wrong with me. It's like a thing. And all they could tell me is I've got some kind of like virus that's attacking. It's like my body. It's like, a thing. And it's like, and they're trying to build my immune system and stuff back up, to help fight it. They're giving me all these medications and all this stuff. So remember, this is 2018. This isn't during the COVID period, but even though it sounds like a lot of it was kind of like a virus, it's like the COVID would be. So after 7 days, it's like I kind of like returned to my smart aleck normal. It's like, the thing, and it's like, and so they moved me to just a regular hospital room, and there I went from, not feeling, good to better. It's like the best. It's like, the thing. And realistically, I don't think they ever figured out what the virus was, to be honest with you. They called it some kind of like Arizona desert virus. It's like, the thing. It's like, it was just something that was attacking. It's like, that was just attacking me. Like I said, it's the first time in my life. It's like I'd been sick and in a hospital and stuff, and it was pretty scary. And like I said, it's like, thing. It's like, and my daughter will tell you, it's like the thing. They thought they were going to lose me at that one point where it's like, I just couldn't breathe, and I started thinking it's about more and more. It's like, I've started to watch YouTube channels, and I started watching 2 channels or really on a regular basis. I guess 3 channels, but one guy had 2 different channels. I started watching Adam the Woo and the Daily Woo, and I started watching his videos. It's like where he just traveled around, talked about things, talked about history and everything. I'm like, you know what? I could do that. It's like I'd like to do that. It's like, thing. It's I thought, just traveling America and small towns and stuff, I thought would be just really cool. Then the second one was the Carpetbagger, and he travels around America, and his kind of thing is looking at oddities and different things, museums and stuff. And I just watched those 2, and I always had in the back of my mind, it's like, the thing of like, those are things that's like, I could do. I could really get into and really watch. So in 2020, a couple of years has passed, and I'm still working. It's like the thing. I'm like, what better time? It's like, I just should just at least do a channel. It's like, the thing, because I had like just regularly, basically my name. It's like on a YouTube account, like Gmail. And I said, I'll start a channel. So I started thinking about, different names or whatever. And hey, Lone Wolf Rick, right? It's like, the thing. It's like, because if I was going to travel, I'd be by myself. And it just seemed like a perfect name. So I started a channel. I put it in there. It's like, the thing. It's like real easy. It's like, thing, Lone Wolf Rick, YouTube channel, the same thing. And this was in like June of 2020. And then I did what almost everybody does. I didn't do nothing. I never posted the videos, never did nothing. Because I'm working, it's like, the thing. And just used an excuse, so I'll do one later. But then finally in July, it's like about the end of July 27th, it's like, I believe, it's like 2020. I did my first video. And it was just me. It was like, I called it a introduction video, where I just put the camera in my face, and for 10 minutes just told people who I was. It's like a thing of what I hope to do on the channel and everything, and rest is history. And here I'm in now. It's like, obviously I'm skirting ahead 5 years, basically anyway, 4.5, and talking to you all. But on my 62th birthday, like I said, I was just kind of reflecting everything, and like, how everything kind of started, how it kind of went through, and and like I said, in 2018 when I was in the hospital, I realized, what, I had never been sick in my life. It's like, thing. It's like, how much longer do I have? It's like the thing. I mean, it made me realize my own mortality, I guess. So I ended up just thinking about things, and it's like a thing. And like I said, it's like, I'll talk more maybe some other time. It's like, about the next 5 years or whatever. But here it is, 2025. I'm 65 years old. And you know what? I feel great. I feel blessed. It's like that I have you all watching my videos. And I'm so appreciative of every one of you. It's like that that watch. It's like, you know, thing. It's like, you know, and while my channel is still considered small, you know, just a few people short of 10,000 subscribers, it's like, you know, the thing. It's like I just feel like with you all, it's like a thing. It's like I have a kind of my YouTube family. It's what I call you. That's like, and I'm so appreciative. And you know what? I'm just going to do one last toast, and before I just keep rambling on here. It's like a thing. And thank you very, very much. It's like for giving me your time. You know, a few minutes a day. It's like I'm greatly appreciative. 65 years old today. Here's to the next 65 years. Because that's the way I feel right now. It's like I can go another 65 years. Hey, I'm Lone Wolf Rick. Thank you very much for joining me, everybody. I greatly appreciate every one of you. I'll see y'all in the next video. Take care of yourselves. Love you guys. And this is Dan. Here I come. Hey, bye-bye, everybody.